You know, I could sit up here and talk to you until I'm blue in the face, but I figured for a little bit of context, I'd love to bring in a friend, a reader of Coding is for Losers, a client of Coding is for Losers. This is my friend Ryan Stewart of the Webrus SEO agency. Welcome, Ryan.
Thank you. And I'm here because David, man, tremendously helped my agency to grow and scale by automating so much of the bullcrap that we were dealing with on a day-to-day basis, namely two things. Number one was project management. We had a lot of issues with managing remote teams, especially when we're smaller and growing. We were using a lot of remote workers, offshore people. We had trouble using tools like Asana and Basecamp to meet our needs, especially the nuances of an SEO agency. So David helped us to build out a suite in Google Sheets that was tremendous.
Yes, we decided to build out a whole custom suite in Sheets with a number of different sheets that talk to each other, spoke to each other for project management and managing all of your tasks. And what was the end product of that? What did that do for you, would you say?
Productivity. Yeah. Time productivity, and also, like I said, I mean, I like to run all of my businesses globally, right? I mean, I like to get talent where I can, location agnostic. And having that system allowed me to manage my team on a 24-hour clock without me being present. That was really the biggest thing. And then also on top of it, like I said, the nuances of running an agency, having to manage individual client files, project plans, link building, content, like all these things that an off-the-shelf tool.
I remember when you brought me in to help with that.
Yeah, an off-the-shelf tool just can't handle. So the nuance, like the power of Sheets and the nuances of Sheets that like I didn't know were available, that you helped educate me on, layered that on top of my processes, and then built something that it's been a couple years old now and we still use to this day.
Yeah, and that was really fun for me because, our team, that was a quick project, right? It was relatively quick to build those sheets out because you already had a really good idea of what you needed to build. But it was relatively quick, it was relatively inexpensive for your team. And I feel like you've gotten a lot of legs out of it, which warms my heart.
I mean, we actually, so for context too, David and I work together at a business level as well. We have another business, a training business, that we've taken some of these tools and built them. We actually sell them. That's how powerful they are. Like that project management solution has actually made me quite a lot of money on top of that because I took it and sold it. And a lot of other agencies have seen value in it too. And I think you hit on a key point for me, which is I've built software before in the past, and it is always more expensive than planned, always takes way longer than planned. It never works exactly how you have planned, right? But the thing about Sheets and your solution that you built, it took, I think, a week total, maybe 2 weeks to like fine tune it.
It was quick to iterate.
And like super cost effective. I mean, that's the thing, is that you can hack together these kind of like in between bridge tools that you just can't find in the market that are fully custom, super affordable, and within 2 weeks you have a brand new solution for your company up and running. It's incredible.
So the other one that we had a lot of fun doing was reporting. And I know a lot of agencies really struggle with this. It's like a constant pain in the ass because it takes a ton of manual man hours to put these things together. So I remember when you came to me and talking about reporting, you guys, I'm not sure what tool you were using, but it basically was some kind of tool that aggregated a bunch of different data sources and outputted just like a PDF, and it required you to like input all of the metrics each month.
Yes.
And what do we end up with?
Well, we ended up with, you basically built this reporting suite. I mean, for monthly reporting was one of them. We built a really awesome data studio template. We struggled again with like the off-the-shelf reporting tools because these tools are building something for a mass market. They're not tailored and customized to each of my client needs, who each of those clients needs their own individual customization as well. So using a tool like Data Studio, you were able to build us a customized solution that was built for my agency, for my clients, but then also working with my team to get them trained on how to manipulate Data Studio. So, for example, if one client was selling shoes and the other one was selling cars, that we'd be able to cater that reporting and those KPIs based on that client's needs. That was one of them. To me, the most impactful one, though, is the website quality audit. That was, again, technical SEO is something that's very time consuming, very labor intensive, and very expensive at an operational level to run. And you were able to build us a report that ran in Sheets that aggregated all the SEO data that you could ever need using APIs, using exports, and then crosswalking them at the URL level to have my team be able to see at a bird's eye view the entire site and the quality of every one of those pages. And that report not only helped exponentially increase productivity of my team, but it also gave us like a really good leg to stand on for pitches, because I could go to companies and say, hey, look at, like, we've got proprietary software that we built in-house that nobody else can do for you, right? So it gave us like a really good sales tool as well, on top of the productivity and the value of having that deliverable in-house for clients as well.
Cool thing that, from my perspective with a website quality audit has been seeing how that evolved, that started as a Sheets template, right? You were doing the process manually, we automated that. Simple, like 1, 2. But then for working with larger sites where the data is just too large for Google Sheets, we now migrated that into BigQuery and publish it as a recipe. So you can really evolve these tool sets, one step after another, starting with automating a Google Sheet, moving it into BigQuery, and like scaling up the size and complexity of sites that you can deal with in these tools.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to build everything all at once. Because you're using this off-the-shelf stack that you didn't have to like code yourself, you can just iterate on them.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I don't even think that we've really scraped the surface of what some of these tools could really be capable of. And that's the cool thing too, is that you come to David with your problems, he helps you diagnose and how to solve those problems with automation solutions, but you're getting a product, right? I mean, you're getting a product that you can also take and sell and put it on your website, and again, like use that as kind of like a way to beat your chest and a way to stand out in a really crowded marketplace full of agencies. If you're small and you're going and pitching up against these big companies that are building like these big pieces of software that they're just whatever, but like you can be very agile and you can tailor this at the client level too. Like you can hire you to build something custom for a client that that really makes that client feel like they're special.
Even your clients to become customers of Codings for Losers.
Exactly.
I completely forgot about that.
Exactly. So I mean, just to kind of iterate is that, first of all, I strongly suggest working with David in any capacity, whether that's getting a custom sheet built or working with something a little bit more powerful in BigQuery. Especially if you're in the agency world, this is kind of a no-brainer to me. I mean, the ability, like I said, to build something custom for your company for pennies on the dollar for what an expensive React app would cost you or something like that, and then the ability to also, as a very small agency, to have something that you can kind of hang your hat on and pitch against other companies. It's beyond valuable, guys. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
I think we'll call it there.
That's it.
Thanks for hanging out. Guys, I really look forward to meeting you. If you want to go ahead and connect, just go ahead and fill out the form below, book a time via Calendly to get on my calendar, meet with me. But before you do that, please take a look through the different services that we kind of talked about and let me know like the best concept that you have in mind of what you're looking to build so that we can make our meeting really, really productive. Look forward to meeting you.